Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's vlog is going to be a little bit different, mainly because it's going to be kind of like just like a chat with me while I head into work kind of vlog. So then I get these dummies that put their blinker on like they're going to turn and then they keep going. Anyway, so sorry. So anyways, today's gonna be like a chit chat with me kind of vlog, and I'm gonna give you guys kind of an update on what's going on in our life, what's coming up in the future. Probably gonna touch base on a little bit of Christmas, and yeah, kind of go from there, give you updates on everybody and how we're all doing. So let's get into the chit chat. Okay, so first subject that I'm going to talk about is Cohen. Cohen is, if you are new here, he is our 5-year-old son who was diagnosed at the age of 3 with autism. He also has ADHD and OCD as well. But with that being said, he is in kindergarten this year. He has been doing really, really great. The only concern that they really had was the fact that he acts upon his impulsiveness quite often, and it's really distracting, not only to himself but obviously the other kids in the classroom and stuff like that. So we kind of have like a behavioral binder, and we kind of communicate in that way, or they'll text me, call me, that kind of sort of thing. But for the most part, generally we communicate through the binder, and really all that does is we're kind of updating each other on how the day went, how his morning's going, how his afternoon is going, and whatnot. They did end up recommending us looking to, as I'm gonna just clunk this down anyways, they did recommend us looking into medication for Cohen, which is not, like, at first, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I was really, really intimidated by it for obvious reasons. I'm just parked right now because I have some time to kill, which is why I want to do the chit chat. But anyways, I wasn't against medication. It's just hard when when your son is 5 and they're recommending that, because most 5-year-olds can't sit still and whatnot, but he's different, obviously. So, I did make an appointment with his doctor, and we did discuss this, and Cohen is on 2 different medications now. So he is on Focalin XR, and he takes that in the morning. So that's like his ADHD medication. And then every night he takes clonidine, like a really small milligram of that. That helps with his anxiety. It's helping like with his sleep somewhat, not entirely. Cohen still wakes up in the middle of the night. So that's the only downfall so far, but otherwise, medication seems to be doing well so far, which is great. He applies himself more in school. He's sitting still. He's focusing more, that kind of stuff. So he's doing really, really well, and I'm super proud of him. I was super intimidated with the meds, obviously, at first, but he's doing great. So that's pretty much the update on him. I'm like trying to think of anything else off the tip of my tongue that I can think about him, but that's really like the only thing update wise that I have regarding Cohen. So let's move on to chatting about Gracie, I guess. All right, so Gracelyn, again, for those of you who are new here, Gracelyn is our 2-year-old daughter, and she is just she's a goofball. I'm just going to leave it at that. She is hilarious. She is our clown of the family. She always wants to be being goofy and stuff like that. Always wants you to be smiling. So her personality lately has been just that. But she's also in that stage where she's testing boundaries with everything. So not only with like mom and dad and grandma and grandpa, but also like Cohen and our pets and stuff like that. So she's learning boundaries right now. But she is super intelligent. So she can count to 20. She knows a lot of colors. She knows certain shapes. She can sing the ABCs for the most part. She skips some letters, but that's okay. But she's super smart. I know that most girls kind of develop faster than boys when they're growing up. But she really is super intelligent, and she's that kid that I think we needed to kind of bring that happiness into our lives, even with Cohen. So her blood sugar, I didn't even talk about that. Her blood sugar has been, knock on wood, it's been good. I've not been having to really check her blood sugar, which is great. So I couldn't tell you the last time I've had to poke her. We basically do it when she's symptomatic now at this point. But that seems to be doing good. So on the bright side, that's going well. I'm trying to think if there's anything else regarding Gracie that we need to talk about. I don't think there is. So that pretty much is the update regarding Gracie. Not much to update you guys on with the kids other than the fact that Cohen started meds. So let's get on to an update on me and then my husband, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I am still obviously working at the vet clinic. I love it there. I don't want to have to leave if I don't have to, ever. It's just a really good family-owned vet clinic, and I've never had number one, a boss or a business be as understanding as they all are, especially with kids getting sick, family emergencies, that kind of thing. We all just really work together, and it's a really big breath of fresh air. So I greatly appreciate it. So I love coming into work. I'm currently learning how to draw blood and then also place catheters for like IVs for surgery patients. So that's something that I've been working on. But the one thing that I really, really love so far in vet med is radiology. So like taking x-rays is like so far that's like my specialty as far as assisting goes. I really like taking x-rays. It's just something that intrigues me. I am currently in that vet tech program through Penn Foster, so I'm still working on that. I'm actually playing catch up right now because I've been slacking the past 2 months, and I have not been working on it, if I'm being quite honest with you guys. So last night I started to pick that back up. So I am in school to become a technician and not just an assistant. I am a certified veterinary assistant, but I would like to further my education. I got a new car, which I told you guys about in my grocery haul. I don't know if I even posted that yet. I might be posting this before that, but I did get a new car. It is a 2020 Chevy Traverse. We absolutely love it. I'm currently in it right now, but it's black leather. It has captain seats. It has a third row in the back. But we got it for a really good deal. Traded the Cherokee in. Bye-bye. Do not miss it at all already. And I really, really love this vehicle so far. So I will give you guys a tour once we get the floor mats in, because we bought it and doesn't have floor mats. So we're waiting on the floor mats, and then I can show you guys kind of what it looks like, features in it that I really love, and that kind of stuff. So there's that. I started new medication, so I was on Lexapro, and I wasn't really loving it. It wasn't helping me very much, at least with productivity and motivation and that kind of stuff. I actually just don't think it was really helping me at all. I was diagnosed with PMDD. That's the premenstrual dysphoric disorder, or whatever the frick it stands for. I need to look into it more. But I was diagnosed with that, where I have very severe like PMS symptoms. So I have a lot of rage. I have a lot of mood swings, especially like 2 weeks prior to like my period starting. So I have been struggling for months and months with that, for I'd say almost a year, with my rage, especially towards the kids. I have been trying to control that, which hence why I started medications, because at this point it's all out of my hands. Like I'm trying the best that I can, but I just need a little bit of a crutch. So I stopped the Lexapro. I did not love it, but I did just start Effexor XR on, I think it's like 37.5 milligram capsules, so I'm not at the full milligram yet. I'll be at like a 75.5, I think, once I'm done with my 2 weeks at the lower dosage. But that's to help with like my major depressive disorder, my anxiety. It also helps with my PMDD, but it also is proved and shown to be helpful with people who have ADHD. So I have almost been on the medication for a week now, and I can tell you guys already, I can tell a difference. Logan, my husband, can tell a difference. My productivity is back to where I want it. My focus is back to where I want it. My rage, I can start to see kind of like I'm controlling it a little bit better, which is freaking awesome that I'm already seeing this much improvement in a week on being on the med. But yeah, that's incredible. So I'm on Effexor XR. I'm loving it so far. I'll obviously give you guys updates once I'm at my full dosage and how I'm liking it then. Lastly, as an update for me, we had a stray cat show up at our house. So of course, the cat distribution system finally happened for me. Of course, it's the color cat that I would absolutely love, which is a calico. She's a little spicy, but I ended up spaying her last week. So a week ago, she was spayed. We vaccinated her at the clinic and that kind of stuff. I am going back and forth on if we're going to be keeping her, if she's going to become like our outdoor cat. I don't know. She's starting to warm up a little bit better, but I'm a little nervous around the kids with her. So, yeah. Update on my husband. So he just started a new job this week. He is a groundsman. He's wanting to become a lineman. So he's waiting basically his turn to be able to go to the class in Ohio to become a lineman and do all that training for, I think it's like 3 weeks in Ohio. But in the meantime, he was hired as a groundsman. He's making really, really good money. The benefits are phenomenal. So, I mean, I'm excited for him. He's super, you know, he loves it already. He started yesterday, and I said, so how was your first day? And he goes, you know, I really like it so far. Like, I can make this amount of money with whatever, and yeah, I really like it. So I am super excited for him, and to kind of see where it takes our family. And yeah, let's do a quick little like Christmas / Disney update, and I'll wrap up this vlog. Okay, so for Christmas this year, we are not really doing a whole bunch, like at least for mom and dad. So they're gonna get their jammies, and they'll probably get like something small. But their main gift from us is we are surprising them with a Disney trip in February. So that is what they're going to get as their Christmas gift. They're going to wake up that morning. I'm going to be purchasing a video off of Etsy that's going to be talking to them. It's Mickey and Minnie talking to them. And, you know, kind of go from there. So I'm super excited. I will definitely be filming their reactions and posting it on here for you guys to see, of course, naturally. That would be kind of rude if I didn't. So I'm super excited to film that. But that's like their main gift from mom and dad is going to Disney. But along with that subject, we will be, instead of flying to Disney, we will be taking a road trip down to Florida. So we will be making plenty of stops, and I will take you guys along with us, of course. I'm going to do way better this year when we go on vacation, especially going to Disney, especially doing a road trip with a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. Let you guys know what worked, what didn't work. We're going to be making stops like the Mammoth Caves, stuff like that, just to hit along the way. But yeah, I'm super excited. It's so soon. It's 3 months away, guys. So I am so excited. And yeah, that is pretty much our little chit chat. I'm going to run to the gas station over here because I need caffeine. I accidentally dumped half my Celsius out when I was getting in the car. So I just need a little bit more. And yeah, head to work. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's little chit chat / update vlog. I will be posting another grocery haul or something this week probably. And kind of going from there. So I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys are new here, of course, hit the like and subscribe button so that you guys are here every single week when I post. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.